Hello everybody, how you doing? Mikey's back with another review. Uh, my wife found this channel. She's been watching my review videos, much to my dismay. She saw the one the other day when there was a mouse camping out in the corner staring at me. So today's my birthday. So for a birthday present, she bought me a pack of mouse traps. And I come up here and she littered the floor with little furry mice. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, dear. I think. Maybe. Anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why she likes watching me put tobacco products in my mouth. I don't know. She's not a tobacco fan, but she likes watching the videos. I guess she just likes listening to me talk. Love you, babe. Okay. Back to the review. This is a product I have tried before. It's one of the very first products I ever tried when I started getting into dip. I had tried this one before I got the wild idea to sit down, turn my phone on, and start recording my thoughts on these. And this is Stokers Long Cut Wintergreen. It's been over 3 months since I have had any of this. I got the first can, I liked it, I dipped it, I emptied it, and by then I had started recording videos, and I have copious amounts of cans open right now, so I haven't bothered to buy another one until now. This is made by, or it's distributed by, National Tobacco. Where are they located? Louisville, Kentucky. This is 100% U.S. tobacco. And the sticker is offset. Oh well. I got until February 28th of next year to enjoy this can. It won't be around that long. See here. Cut longer for longer lasting flavor. It's got the Bobby Stoker on the side, got the Bobby Stoker up front. Although it is my understanding he's no longer really in charge of the company. He's more of a spokesman, figurehead type thing role these days, enjoying his retirement years, letting someone else at National Tobacco run the boat. Let's get this open if I can. Come on, come on. Where the UPC sticker overlaps. I'm tearing it. There we go. Alrighty, crack this one open. Ooh, I forgot how pleasant this smelled. There's your Stokers Wintergreen Money Shot. Nice, very moist, very spongy. Get you an idea. There's the now available Stokers mobile coupons, mystokers.com. Yay! Get you the reflection there off the can lid. Yeah, Stoker's long cut is ridiculously long cut. It holds together quite well. If you've never tried Stoker's, it's a completely different animal when it comes to the cut. Trying to get a pinch out of this, it may come out in one tangled mess. I may end up pulling out half the can. It's much longer than your typical long cut. And that's a benefit to especially newbies like myself because it holds together in your mouth wonderfully. Floaters with Stokers are minimal at best. I'm getting a really nice wintergreen flavor or aroma off the tin. Quite nice, quite enjoyable. Now there's these little stuffed mice all over the floor. She bought like a 10-pack of these mouse cat toys, and there's 4 of them there. I picked up 4, and that means there's 2 more of them around here somewhere. I don't know where they are. She just came up in the attic and just hucked them in the general direction of where my lights are. So, yeah. Anyway, enough yammering about the mice. I'm going to see, look at that. One pinch, and it's like this humongous chunk comes flying out. It holds together that well. Let me go for a smaller, if you can get a smaller pinch. There we go. Now I got almost too small of a pinch. Somewhere in between would be nice. Yeah, look at that. Little dangly. It's all one big tangled mess. Does not want to go separate. Oh well. In it goes. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. I try and put out at least 3 or 4 videos a week. Some weeks I put out 7 or 8. Depends on how much time I have and how much dip I want to go through. Or snooze, or snuff, or chew. With the occasional video that really doesn't have anything to do with tobacco, but I'm filming it anyway. Oh, and my apologies. Video uploaded yesterday on my fishing trip. I was playing with new editing software, and I saved 2 versions of it. First version, I realized there was a mistake, so I went back and cleaned it up and got another one set up. Yeah, and guess which one I uploaded? Yeah, the first one with the editing mistakes in it. I'm sorry. So, and now that it's up, I can't take it down without deleting the whole video. I really don't want to do that, so yeah, I'll just leave it. Warts and all. I'm starting to get the hang of the editing software. So when I go out fishing or mining and stuff like that, I'll be able to record bits and chunks of my trip, and I'll just be able to splice them together in a video now. And I found my action cameras. I got 2 of them. Couldn't find them. Finally found them, and then realized the chargers were not with them. So I tore the house apart trying to find the chargers. Couldn't find them. Finally broke down. Bought another charger, which came with 3 more batteries. Woo! Got that. The day it shows up in the mail, yeah, I found my other chargers. So now I have 3 chargers, and I got like 6 or 8 batteries to go with these. They're Akaso brand action cameras, because I'm cheap and I don't want to spend the big bucks for a GoPro. If I spend the big bucks for a GoPro, guess what camera's going to be the first one I break? Yeah, it'll be the expensive one. So I got these 2. They're fairly inexpensive, but they're actually pretty good quality cameras. So back to the Wintergreen. This stuff was good. I remember why I finished that can so quickly. It's not a real powerful Wintergreen. It gives you the Wintergreen tingle, the Wintergreen flavor, but it's not a hardcore Wintergreen tingle. It's not like a burning Wintergreen tingle. Just enough of that tingle to let you know that it's there. Really good Wintergreen flavor. In line with Stokers, it's got a nice sweet note to it that matches up with the Wintergreen quite well. And the other Stokers feature with this cut, it's sitting here nice and solid. I'm busy jammering on about mice and action cameras, and it's not moving a bit. It's right here, right where I put it. Not moving at all. So if you don't like fighting floaters, you like good flavor, if you like stuff to touch on the sweeter side, give Stokers a try. I love their mint. Their mint has a nice balance between minty and sweet. Their Wintergreen here is just the same way. The Wintergreen and the sweetness play very nicely off each other. They got a very good balance between the sweet and the Wintergreen. It lends a little bit more on the sweet side than most Wintergreens. About the only Wintergreen that I would compare this to would be Copenhagen. Copenhagen Wintergreen and Stokers Wintergreen, they're both real close to each other flavor-wise. Copenhagen might have a touch more nicotine. A lot of people bash on Stokers. Stokers doesn't have any nicotine. It's low nicotine. No, it's more average nicotine. A lot of those guys are used to doing Kodiak and Grizzly and Cougar, stuff with a higher nicotine content. Stokers is more average on the nicotine scale. So if you've been dipping that stuff and you go to Stokers, yeah, you're not going to feel the nicotine very much because you're used to that higher nicotine content. This stuff, it's an average nicotine. It's not going to bowl you over, but it does have a nicotine in there to satisfy guys like me who are like moderate average nicotine content. Right up your alley if you enjoy that kind. The flavor on this will last a long time. I can keep this in for a good 20, 30, 40 minutes. It'll still be releasing wintergreen and sweetness. Um, it doesn't mush up quite as good, quite as much as some others do. It holds together extremely well for an extremely long time. It's almost like they took shag cut, longer shag cut, maybe chopped it in half, and then used that to make their dip. That's the impression I get. It's just a very long, fine bits of tobacco, and that's why it holds together extremely well. And that's why sometimes when you go to pick a pinch out of the can, you take half the can with you, because those are all so long, they're all tangled together, and it's like pulling roots out of a flower pot, and it just takes the whole thing with it. But if you're new to dip, it's a nice solid product. If you don't like fighting floaters, or you're still getting used to the whole thing, Stokers is a good way to go. And guys who have been dipping for years, they love Stokers because the flavor lasts for a long time. And another benefit, it usually costs about $2 less than some of the big, larger brands. Your Skulls, your Copenhagens, definitely cheaper than Cougar, or not Cougar, but Grizzly and Kodiak. Cougar, I can get Cougar and Stokers locally in my area. They're within 75 cents of each other. But yeah, I will be reviewing the Stokers Straight here eventually. That's the very first one I ever tried. A suit tie dip and chew guy, that's his everyday dip, Stokers Straight. So I went out and I bought a can and tried that right off. I will be reviewing that on camera eventually. I've done the Stokers Mint. I think I did Stokers Natural. I'll have to go back and check. Their natural is a different animal. It's like no other natural I've tried. I'm not sure what their blend is, but they do something with their natural. It's hard to compare it to other naturals. Let me put it that way. It's got a subtle sweetness to it, almost a floral note, rather than the smoky, natural, robust tobacco flavor that you see in other naturals. Yeah, if you enjoy Copenhagen Wintergreen and when you want to save a buck or two, give Stokers Wintergreen a try. It's very similar in taste profile to Copenhagen. It's got that sweetness. It's got the wintergreen in there. Unlike Copenhagen, this holds together extremely well. Copenhagen holds together good too. This stuff, there's no comparison. Stokers it holds together better than anything out there. And that's just because of the nature of their cut. The flavor on this, like I said, it lasts a very long time. It's not a burning wintergreen, but it's a sweeter wintergreen. You get a little bit of that wintergreen tingle, but not as powerful with some of the other flavors that are out there. So if you like a nice, mellow wintergreen with some sweetness to it, you get a little bit of wintergreen tingle, but not enough to where it's off-putting. If you don't like that wintergreen tingle, this is right up your alley. And 100% American tobacco. It's essentially a top-tier brand at a mid-tier price. That's kind of the way Stokers rolls. It's a good tobacco, good quality product, and it's a couple of bucks less than its competitors. Anyway, this has been Stokers Long Cut Wintergreen. They've been at it since 1940. So they started with chewing tobacco. They got into the dip game. I'm not sure when they did, probably 15 years ago, thereabouts, maybe a bit earlier. But yeah, if you enjoy wintergreen and you enjoy wintergreen with sweetness, and you like a nice solid cut that holds together well with little to no floaters whatsoever, the Stokers products are right up your alley. This has been Mikey. This has been Stokers Wintergreen. Y'all take it easy. You all have a fun time. I'm going to stand here with all these little stuffed mice staring at me. I might set a couple of mouse traps, thanks to my wife. Y'all take care. You have a good time. I'll catch you later.